Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. You guys are at the title. We're going to be talking about game modes I would like to see come to Marvel Tokon. I'm going to start with the easy ones first, like the obvious ones, and then we're going to go into my more wishful thinking game modes later on in the video. So, starting off with the easy one is story mode. I'm sure they probably are working on it. More than likely, this is the one that, if any of these are going to make the video game, this is probably the one that is. And what I would see in the story is like each side. So of course you have the hero side and the villain side. I would like to see both sides play a part in this game. I wouldn't like to just see like the heroes win every single chapter. And I don't know, I would like to see like there be wins and losses on each side, and like show us this universe characters. Like show us, like I'm sure they're gonna be different, right? We have Japanese Captain America. Like these characters are gonna be a little bit different than your MCU or comic book counterparts. So I would like to see them in action, and whether these both sides come together in the game, I would like to see that. But I would also like to see maybe some hints at characters that are gonna come later to the game, whether they're, you know, in like a meeting with the rest of the heroes or villains, or maybe they're being hinted at or talked about in the game, or maybe there's like designs of these characters in the back. I don't know, like Easter eggs or something. I would like to see them be teased in the game. It would bring more hype and, you know, make us pay attention more to the story in the background. And also, if you guys are familiar, well, I don't actually know, I'm wrong. Mortal Kombat is not the only game that does this. I'm pretty sure, you know, all the games that come to my head do this. So pretty much there's this arcade or towers or whatever you want to call it for each character, and then after you play it, they give you like a, I don't know, like their story, not their like the entire story of this character, but like what this character's been up to. I would like to see that for this game, whether one hints at a Marvel Tokon 2, or I don't know. I would like to see what these characters do after the story, whether they won or lost, or maybe these characters, I don't know, maybe someone died or something. I don't know. I would like to see, because then you could be like, okay, maybe they'll show a character, like maybe they show a new character, maybe we'll see a villain we thought lost like comes back or something, or maybe they have a better plan or something like that, or maybe someone betrays someone else, and then maybe there's a story DLC, maybe there's Marvel Tokon 2. I don't know. Whether, regardless of any of that, I would like to see how these characters' stories wrap up after the story, if we even get one, which I'm sure we are. But if we don't, then there's a point in the arcade tower, I guess. Or maybe there is. Maybe the story is just each individual character's story and they tie in with one another. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so this is where we get into the more hopeful game modes for the game. So if you guys are familiar with Dragon Ball FighterZ, they had this game mode. It was called Party Battle, or was it Battle Party? Party Battle? It was something like that. Essentially, there was this main big villain or main big bad guy, and you could have teammates on your side that are actual real life people, and then you guys fight against that guy. I think that'd be a pretty cool addition in this game, considering there's 4 characters to a team. So you could have the main big bad guy of the game, or you can just have, you know, bigger characters that are already in the game. Maybe you have a Hulkbuster, that's the bad guy for that week or month. Maybe we have a giant Winter Soldier, I don't know, something like that. Or maybe we have like Sauron or something. Maybe, I don't know, we have a Devil Dinosaur or something. I don't know. We have a character like that that's like the main big bad guy. You have to take a team of you, your friends, or online people, and you got to take out that boss for a colorway, or I don't know, music or something. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, is that wishful thinking? 100%. Maybe you have a game mode where one big bad guy is like a real life person, and that moves are slow and tanky and stuff, and then you have 4 other people in that lobby that are actual real life people, and then it's like 4 people against 1 person. I think that'd be pretty, I don't know, I think it'd be pretty cool. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it'd get annoying, but maybe it's pretty fun. Also, another game mode is, of course, tag team. I was gonna say it. Of course. There's 4 players to a team, and I feel like the impression that I got during playing the beta and people saying how they felt about the beta is it does feel more 1v1, and I feel like a tag game mode would insinuate tagging more, right? You'd want to get your friends. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to play solo and then have your teammate, your friends tag assist the entire game. Maybe. But I feel like that would want people to tag more, because you know you want to tag your friends in, do some cool combos that way, and I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. Whether they could do 8v8, I don't know. Maybe you control two players, two characters, and someone else plays two characters. Maybe they do figure out 4v4. Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't turn that down at all. It doesn't have to have any like rewards behind it, but you know, just having it there, which is weird because they had 3v3 in Guilty Gear Strive, and I thought that was building towards Tokon. Like they were using that info to go to Tokon, but no, I don't think they said anything about this so far. So that Guilty Gear tag mode is just in there. I didn't play that much. I just want them to remove the items, and he never did it. So yeah. Now this is something I just thought of, and I'm not sure it's been done. Well, essentially it is. It's just called something else. But I think it'd be cool if there was a game mode that was called, maybe call it Contest of Champions, because that was a mobile game and it was like fighting. But maybe there was like a King of a Hill, but it wasn't actually like you win this round, you go back to the lobby, and then like someone else takes their place. It wouldn't play like that. Essentially, there would be what would be a good number? Maybe I'm trying to think like the damage and like how quick health bars disappear. Maybe there's 6 people in the lobby, right? And then maybe it's like the Royal Rumble. So you randomly get your number generated, whether you're first or whether you're last. And essentially, if you're the first 2, you fight. There's no 4v4. It's just 1v1s. Just one character against another one character, and then they fight. And if someone loses, someone takes their place. Of course, the person that won, their health comes back. But essentially, it's just like King of the Hill that way. And I feel like 6 is a good number. Maybe 4, maybe 5. You want to keep it like small so people aren't in there for that long if they eliminate it quick. So I think maybe 4 to 5 to 6 would be a good number of players. Because health bars, but how quick would they go if there's only one character against one character? There's not a 4v4. I'm not sure. I'd rather do the numbers. I'd look at the health. I'd look out like the good optimal combos when the game comes out. Because it's probably be doing a lot more damage than we were in the beta. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be a pretty unique, way to play the game. It's 1v1, so you're not using your character that you only know combos with assists. Like you'd want to be taking the character that has some pretty good optimal stuff by themselves, which I'm sure all the characters do. But I'm just saying, like you'd want to think about, okay, I don't have an assist here, I can't do that. I don't have an assist here. It would take a lot fundamentally and mentally to like know you can't do certain things because you don't have an assist. But I feel like after you get it down, I feel like that'd be a fun game mode. Just like have a way for you to have 1v1s to people that like 1v1s and not differentiate and not like take away from the actual game. It's just one game mode, and there's a little bit more to it than just being a 1v1. I think that'd be pretty cool. But and of course, I would like to see that in like custom lobbies and let us to like edit the number of players, and I think that'd be a pretty cool, like even though I'm not hosting it, like a pretty cool tournament format for like a video or a live streamer. But let me know what you guys thought of the video. Let me know what game modes you would like to see that I didn't touch on. I probably missed a lot, but this is a Marvel game, so I was trying to think big, but I wasn't trying to think too big because it is a fighting game at the end of the day. But I'm probably missing like simple stuff. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of something right now. Like survival mode. I didn't touch on that or something like that. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Like, subscribe, and peace.